of the building, which is 1:72 scale, and the central elliptical prayer space is marked out with these wooden posts. We call it a wood henge. So this is the exact size of the building around here. So it can house 170 people sitting. There are 2 columns in the building, one column up here that then sprouts into the roof, and another column down here. And it's a completely radial elliptical building, built from circles, different segments of circles. So we have this sacred space in the centre, and then on the perimeter, the flat roof bit, is all the functional bits of the building. So the toilets, offices, meeting rooms, and then because it's on a sloping site, some flattened area of landscaping around it. The earth bricks will go on the inner leaf of the elliptical part of the building, and they'll be arranged herringbone fashion. Herringbone fashion is upright. It's what you see on the top of hedges. So herringbone is, you lay them like that, and then the next course on top of them, you go the opposite way, and that does a circle very well. I mean, the dome of Florence Cathedral is made of bricks laid in herringbone fashion. So it's there's definitely precedent there, and they'll be laid in a mud mortar, exactly the same material that the bricks are made of, but obviously wet and slimy and gooey. And as soon as you squish one of the bricks onto the clay earth mud mortar, it goes quite hard. So these will be laid along here. They won't be. There are door frames, and it's quite vulnerable at corners. So the door frames will be made out of reinforced concrete. And then these herringbone bricks will be on the high part of the building, but they'll give it weight and mass. Most modern buildings are made out of very light materials. This will give it a very dense, heavy feel to it, and obviously it's made out of the material we found on site, so it's a local building, a local material. The building itself, this is all timber frame, so this would be made out of an oak and larch and chestnut timber frame made locally with mortise and tenon joints. So that will go up first. The timber frame will go up first, and the roof, and then we'll fill in with the mud bricks on the inner skin once the roof is all tight. These can withstand a bit of getting wet, but ideally you don't get them wet.